best to show you guys how I swaddle my babies. I think it's important because it really helps them to sleep well. Some babies don't like to be swaddled. Some babies just don't like to be swaddled. So if yours is one of them, you'll have to find something else that keeps them happy. But for me, when my babies get nice and fussy and there's nothing that I can do to soothe them, I wrap them up as tight as I can. I get my mouth right in their ear and I shush them, and that usually helps them to calm down no matter what the issue is. The blankets that I use are blankets that my mother-in-law has made me, which I feel bad because you guys can't just get on Amazon and buy them. Because I have had a lot of questions like, what kind of blankets do you use? And this is honestly my favorite one that I use, this type. She buys flannel, two kinds, sews them together. You don't have to get fancy and knit the edges the way she does. You can just sew them or serge them. The first thing I do is I lay my blanket out and I turn it sideways so that it's like a diamond. And it does not even have to be perfectly measured, because believe me, these blankets are not perfectly measured. They don't exactly line up, but the most important thing is that you smooth the blankets out so that it's nice and tight and crisp. I pull the top corner down and I make sure there's no creases up here, because if there's bunching behind here, this is where your baby's laying, the back, it's going to be uncomfortable on the baby and there's going to be like knots and stuff, so I just like it smooth. When you lay your baby down on your blanket, you want to make sure that the line right here goes directly in their neck. If you put it too high, their shoulders are going to be sticking out, and if you stick it too low, it's going to be loose up around their mouth. So you stick it right behind their neck, and I start by folding one arm down and I hold it with my hand, and a lot of times my blankets have this like weird curve right here unless you fold it directly there, but then my blanket down here is too short. So I just grab the end of the straight point and I bring it down tight, and I don't go straight across because then this is loose by their face. So I like to go down at a diagonal, and then I hold it tight with my other hand and straighten my blanket out. I grab their hand and I kind of roll them over, and you tuck it in tight. And then as you go, you make sure your blanket is smooth. So you tuck that in nice and tight. And then I bring the bottom of my blanket up, and I like it to go about up to their tummy. If it's too low, their feet are going to kick it open. And obviously you don't want it too high, so I like it just over their chest like this. And then I fold their other arm down and I hold it and I grab here, and like I say, you don't go straight across. You kind of come down at an angle and you hold it tight. The whole time you're holding everything tight. So hold it up against their body so you can get the rest of your blanket straightened out, and I tuck it around. And when I'm done, I take this last flap and I fold it over their body, and I hold it with my thumb so that it doesn't come undone. Ta-da! I start to not swaddle them when they're starting to roll over. That's when I will like put their arms out and just wrap their bodies, and I won't put their hands in, because if they roll over when they're swaddled, they're stuck and that's scary. So that's about usually when I stop swaddling them, is when they're getting ready to roll over. There's a lot of different traditions in other cultures. I've seen a few, like in the Indian culture, and it's like, you do what with your babies? But that's what they're accustomed to. That's what works. And I think whatever works for your babies, you do. Just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you do it as long as they're happy. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. But the number one reason that I don't like leaving my babies with a babysitter is because be right back. Hey guys. That's startling. That's startling. Oh, that's funny. Oldest daughter Olivia to my mom's house, and I swaddled her. I think my mom's like, oh, you did a really good job swaddling, and I was just like, yes, like I did it. Yes, I got lipstick on you because I was kissing you. That's why I don't like to wear makeup when I have babies, because I like to put my face in their face. Oh, you agree? You agree?
You agree?